Program. Who wants one? Boss. There's not much to see in it. Let's see how to spell our names. We're about ready to start. How is everybody? Hey! All right. We are glad you're here. This is the final night of Hamlet. We've had an awesome run with this thing. Sold out 5 of the 8 shows, and the other 3 were darn near full. And we've just been having a great time. And so we're thrilled you're here for our final performance. It's going to be the best damn Hamlet yet. We're ready to kick some Shakespeare butt, and we're glad that you're here to do it with us. As you can tell, this is not going to be your straight-laced, formal Hamlet, because I said the damn word. I'm sorry if I offended you. Shakespeare uses even worse than this. My name's Ivan Fuller. I'm the director of the Bodkins Theater Company, and it's my job to come out here and welcome you each evening. And the first thing that I want to do is thank the Sioux Falls Parks and Recreation Department for reducing the cost of your tickets for this evening's show. You enjoyed the discounted ticket? Yep. Yeah. They're normally $50 on Sunday.
I told them it cost $5 to get out.
Oh, it costs $5 to get out. Okay. Folks, we hope that the Parks and Recreation Department continues to fund theater in the parks for years and years, because without them we really wouldn't be here. I hope you feel the same way, and that you'll, if you do, if you enjoy the show, you'll let people know so that it will continue.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Some things I need to share with you about Bear Bodkins and how we do stuff out here so that you can have an even better time than I know you will. One of our goals is to stage Shakespeare the way he was staged 400 years ago, because that's how he meant his plays to be performed. Under an open sky, for starters, with whatever that might give us. There's no lights going out here. Shakespeare tells you when it's dark out, through the language. Shakespeare didn't have to deal with airplanes, however, but we do. Because we're in a flight path to the airport. Hopefully the big National Guard jumbo jets won't be going 20 feet over our head like they did on Wednesday night, big cargo monsters. But when the planes do go over and they're a little noisy, we stop, we watch, we might wave, we might make some obscene gestures, depending on when it happens, because we don't want you to miss any of Shakespeare's great language, which is one of the reasons why you're here. Another thing that is typical of Shakespeare's original stagings was that the audience sat on 3 sides of the stage, just as you are, nice and close to the action, so that Shakespeare's actors could talk directly to you. They could touch you if they felt so inclined. It's very much an interactive kind of performance style that Shakespeare had, and we do the same thing. Which means that you're one of the cast members of this show. A cast member that we haven't been rehearsing with, so that always makes us a little nervous, but I'm sure you're going to be just fine. Don't let the camera scare you. Another aspect of Shakespeare's, well, actually, one thing about sitting so close, if you are in the front row and you see the swords come out, be sure that you stay behind the ropes so that everybody goes home in one piece. Pretty good. Another aspect of his productions had to do with gender. How many of you have seen the movie Shakespeare in Love? Great movie. If you haven't, Oscar winner. In that movie, you learned that in Shakespeare's time, it was illegal for women to be on stage. All Shakespeare had to work with were men to play the males and the females. I kind of have the same philosophy. I use the best of the actors that I have available to me, and sometimes that's women to play the male roles. I figure if gender didn't matter to Shakespeare, it certainly doesn't matter to me, and so we have great fun with that cross-gender casting in our productions. We also know that Shakespeare Company was pretty small, about 12 to 15 actors to play 30-some roles. So there were a lot of doubling of parts. We're doing Shakespeare one better by doing our show with just 6 actors. And we're going to show you how that's going to work by introducing you to one of our actors, Amanda Johnson. Come on, Amanda. Who plays Hamlet's girlfriend, Ophelia. And this is what she looks like when she is Ophelia. See? And now, what?
Nothing.
Okay. Amanda also plays Hamlet's best friend, Horatio. And she changes into Horatio in the blink of 10 eyes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Horatio. Hey, that's how that happens. One more example. Reed and Sam. What's your name? Reed and Sam play Hamlet's college buddies, Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. Kind of a Dumb and Dumber. Reed also plays Polonius. Where is he, Reed?
Back here.
2 seconds. 1, 2. That's how that works, okay? The changes are very quick, they're very simple and subtle, but you shouldn't worry about getting lost because Shakespeare helps you with every character change. It seems like throughout the play, whenever a new character comes on, the people who are already on stage address that person with their name, telling you who is who, so nobody gets confused. One other aspect of our casting, if you've seen some of the publicity on this show, you know that the role of Gertrude, Hamlet's mom, is being played by a woman who is 8 months pregnant. And she still is. And are you back there, hon?
I'm here.
You're here. Okay. Still doing okay? Is there a doctor in the house, by the way?
I delivered a kid about 2 weeks ago.
You delivered it? Okay.
I'm an EMT.
Good. An EMT. Then I feel much better. Our stage manager will know where you are. We actually, I feel okay having Vickie play in this role because she has a great understudy for her part. We call the understudy, here she comes, the stunt tummy. There is our stunt tummy. Beth Rush. If for some reason Vickie can't go on or can't continue, then she'll flag down Beth and the stunt tummy will take her place. So if Gertrude's hair changes from blonde to brunette, you know that I am very worried. Hasn't happened yet. Finally, one last similarity between our production and Shakespeare's has to do with pace. Most scholars believe that Shakespeare's productions only lasted 2 hours, or very close to 2 hours. Yet if you've ever seen Shakespeare performed these days, it usually will take you 3 hours or more to get through it. That's because we have lots of scene changes, we take intermissions, we tend to go at a very slow pace. Shakespeare said, no intermission, you go very quickly through this thing. My audiences are smart enough to follow along if we do it well. And so that's what we do with our show. We go very quickly. There will be no intermission. However, if you pay attention, there will be 2 opportunities during the show to stand, when the actors will come out and have you rise for the king. The first happens about an hour into the show, and then there'll be another opportunity just before the final scene. So that'll give you a chance to get your fanny back in shape, continue in as much comfort as possible on metal bleachers. All right, those are my announcements. Want to do some final shifting of people. You folks are going to have terrible seats right there, and you're going to get run over by actors. So I'd suggest you come over here. You'll be in the shade, or over here behind the rope if you want to sit in the chairs. Or you can sit there and have obstructive views of the show, but you will need to shift a little. Exactly. Okay. Are we ready, cast? Yeah. All right. Right after, we need to start. Folks, we're glad you're here for our final show, and it is our pleasure to present to you the tragedy of Hamlet, Prince of Denmark.
Nay, answer me. Stand in the fold yourself.
Long live the king.
Bernardo,
He.
oh, you come most carefully upon your hour.
Tis not struck well. Get into bed, Francisco.
For this relief, much thanks. 'Tis bitter cold, and I am sick at heart.
Have you had quiet guard?
Not a mouse stirring.
Well, good night. If you do meet Horatio and Marcellus, the rivals of my watch, bid them make haste.
Oh, I think I hear them. Stand ho, who's there?
Friends to the
And
scroll.
liegeman to the Dane. Give you good night.
Oh, farewell, honest soldier. Who hath relieved you?
Bernardo hath my place. Give you good night.
Hola, Bernardo.
Say, what is Horatio there?
A
Aye.
peace with him.
Welcome, Horatio. Welcome, good Marcellus.
What, has this thing appeared again tonight?
I've seen nothing.
Horatio says 'tis but our fantasy, and will not let belief take hold of him, touching this dreaded sight twice seen of us. Therefore I have entreated him along with us to watch the minutes of this night, that if again this apparition come, he may approve our eyes and speak to us. Hush, 'twill not appear.
Sit down a while and let us once again assail your ears that are so fortified against our story what we have 2 nights seen.
Well, sit we down and let us hear Bernardo speak of it.
Last night of all, when yon same star that's westward from the pole had made his course to illumine that part of heaven where now it burns, Marcellus and myself, the bell then beating 1.
Peace, break the off. Look where it comes again!
Here's saying that you're like the king that's dead.
Thou art responding, speak to it, Horatio.
Looks not like the king, mark it.
Those lights fails you with fear and wonder.
Would be spoke to.
Speak to it, Horatio. What art thou that usurp at this time of night, together with that fair and warlike form in which the majesty of their dead march is sometimes marked? By heaven, I charge you, speak.
Stalks away.
Speak, I charge thee, speak.
Oh, it's gone. Will not answer.
How now, Horatio, you tremble and look pale. Is not this something more than fantasy? What think you of?
Before my God, I might not this believe without the sensible and true vouch of mine own eyes.
Not like the king.
As thou art to thyself, in what particular thought to work I know not, but in the gross and scope of mine opinion, this bodes some strange eruption to our state,
I think it be no other but even so.
a multitude to trouble the mind's eye. Stop the whole blow it comes again, I'll cross it though it blaspheme. Stay, illusion! If thou hast any sound or use of voice, speak to me. If there be any good thing to be done that may to thee do ease and grace to me, speak to me. If thou art privy to thy country's fate, which happily foreknowing may avoid, oh, speak. Or if thou hast aborted in thy life extorted treasure in the womb of the earth, for which they say you spirit off walking death, speak of it. Say it, speak, stop it, Marcellus.
Shall I strike it?
Will not stand.
He's here!
He's here!
It's gone. We do it wrong, being so majestical to offer the show of violence. For it is as the air, invulnerable in our veins, flows malicious mockery.
It was about to speak when the cock crew.
And then it started like a guilty thing upon a fearful sun.
Fainted on the crowing of the cock. Some say that ever, against that season comes wherein our Saviour's birth is celebrated, this bird of dawning singeth all night long, and then, they say, no spirit dare stir abroad so hallowed and so gracious as that time.
So have I heard, and you in part believe it. But look, the morning was at hand the sidewalk for the dew of yon high eastward hill. Break we all watch up. And by my advice, let us impart what we have seen tonight unto young Hamlet. For upon thy life, this spirit dumb to us will speak to him.
Let's do it, I pray, and I this morning know what we shall find it most convenient.
Though yet of Hamlet, our dear brother's death, the memory be green, and that it befitted us to bear our hearts in grief, and our whole kingdom to be contracted in one brow of woe. Yet so far hath discretion fought with nature. We with wisest sorrows think on him together with remembrance of ourselves. Therefore our sometime sister, now our queen, the imperial jointress to this warlike state, have we as twere with a defeated joy, with an auspicious and a dropping eye, with mirth in funeral and dirge in marriage, taken to wife. Nor have we herein barred your better wisdoms, which have freely gone with this affair along, for all our thanks. And now, Laertes, what is the news with you? You told us of some Laertes. What is it?
My most dreadful. Your leave and favor to return to France, from whence so willingly I came to Denmark to show my duty and coronation, and now I must confess that duty done. My thoughts and wishes stand again toward France.
Have you your father's leave? How says Polonius?
So he hath, my lord, wrung from me my slow leave by laborsome petition, and at last upon his will I sealed my heart consent. I do beseech you, give him leave to go.
Take thy fair hour, Laertes. Time be thine, and thy best graces spend it at thy will. But now, my cousin Hamlet, and my son,
Little more than kin and less than kind.
how is it that the clouds still hang on you?
Not so, my lord. I am too much in the sun.
Good Hamlet, cast thy nighted color off, and let thine eye shine like a friend on Denmark. Do not forever with thy veiled lids seek for thy noble father in the dust. Thou knowest 'tis common, all that lives must die, passing through nature to eternity.
Aye, madam, it is common.
Well, if it be, why seems it so particular with thee?
Seems. Nay, madam, it is. I know not seems. 'Tis not alone this inky cloak, good mother, nor the customary suit of solemn black, nor the windy suspiration of forced breath, nor the fruitful river of the eyes, nor the dejected behavior of the visage, together with all forms, moods, shapes of grief that can denote me truly. These indeed seem, for their actions that a man might play. But I have that within which pastors show, these but the trappings and suits of woe.
'Tis sweet and commendable in your nature, Hamlet, to give these morning duties to your father. But you must know that your father lost a father, that father lost his. And the survivor bound in filial obligation for some term to do obsequious sorrow. But to persevere in this obstinate condolement is a course of impious stubbornness. 'Tis a manly grief. Shows a will most incorrect to heaven, a heart unfortified. We pray you throw to earth this unprevailing woe, and think of us as of a father. To let the world take note that you are the most immediate to our throne, and with no less nobility of love than that which dearest father imparts towards his son do I give to you. We are intent in going back to school in Wittenberg. It is most retrograde to our desire, and we beseech you, beg you to remain here the cheer and comfort of our eyes, our chiefest courtier, our cousin and our son.
Let not your mother lose her prayers, Hamlet. I pray you stay with us. Go not to Wittenberg.
I will in all my best obey you, madam.
Aye, 'tis a loving and a fair reply. Be it ourselves in Denmark, come, madam, this gentle and unforced accord of Hamlet sits smiling at my heart. Come away.
Oh, that this too solid flesh would melt, thaw, resolve itself into a dew, or that the everlasting had not fixed his cannon against self-slaughter. God, how weary, stale, flat, and unprofitable seem to me all the uses of this world. Violet, fie! 'Tis an unweeded garden that grows to seed. Things rank and gross in nature possess it merely. That it should come to this. But 2 months dead. Nay, not so much. Not 2. So excellent a king that was to this Hyperion to a satyr. So loving to my mother, he would not be deemed the winds of heaven visit her face too roughly. What on earth must I remember? Why, she would feed on him as if increase of appetite had grown by what it fed on, and yet within a month. Let me not think on it. Frailty, thy name is woman. Little month. Or ere her shoes were old with which she followed my poor father's body like Niobe, all tears. Why, she, even she, God, a beast that wants discourse of reason would have mourned longer. Marry my uncle, my father's brother, but no more like my father than I to Hercules. Within a month she married. Wicked speed to post with such dexterity to incestuous sheets. It is not, nor it cannot come to good. Break my heart, for I must hold my tongue.
Hail to your lordship.
Glad to see you well. Horatio? Or I do forget myself.
Stay, my lord, and your poor servant.
Sir, your good friend. I'll change that name with you. What make you from Wittenberg, Horatio? Marcellus?
Ah, my noble lord.
Glad to see you well. Good evening, sir. But what make you from Wittenberg?
A truant disposition, good and
Oh, no, I would not hear your dearest enemy say so. I know you are no truant. But what's your affair at Elsinore? I teach you to drink deep ere you depart, huh?
My lord, I came to see your father's funeral.
I prithee do not mock me, fellow students. I think it was to see my mother's wedding.
Indeed, my lord, I call it hard upon.
Thrift, Horatio! The funeral baked meats did coldly furnish forth the marriage table. Would I had seen my dearest foe in heaven, or ever I had seen that day, Horatio. Father, methinks I see my father.
Where, my lord?
In my mind's eye, Horatio.
I saw him once. He was a goodly king.
He was a man. Thank you for all in all. I shall not look on his like again.
My lord, I think I saw him yesterday.
Saw who?
My lord, the king, your father.
The king, my father.
Season your admiration for a while with an intent ear, till I may deliver upon the witness of these gentlemen this marvel to you.
God's love, let me hear.
2 nights together had these gentlemen been thus encountered. A figure like your father appears before them, and with solemn march goes slow and stately by them, whilst they, distilled almost to jelly with the act of fear, stand dumb and speak not to him. This to me in dreadful secrecy impart they did, and I with them the 3rd night kept the watch. The apparition comes, I knew your father, his hands are not more alive.
Where was this?
My lord, upon the platform where we watch.
Did you not speak to it?
Oh, my lord, I did, but answer makes none.
It's very strange.
As I do live, my honored lord, 'tis true.
Hold you the watch tonight?
We do, my lord.
Saw you not his face?
Oh, yes, my lord.
What, looked he frowningly?
Countenance more in sorrow than in anger.
Pale or red?
Nay, very pale.
And fixed his eyes upon you?
Most constantly.
Would I had been there.
It would, I'm much amazed.
Oh, very like. I will watch tonight. Perchance it will walk again.
I warrant it will.
If it assume my noble father's person, I'll speak to it, though hell itself should gape and bid me hold my peace. I pray you all, if you have hitherto concealed this sight, let it be tenable in your silence still. Upon the platform twixt 11 and 12, I'll visit you.
Our duty to your honor.
Oh, your vows is mine to you. Farewell. Father's spirit, all is not well. Oh, would the night would come. Till then sit still, my soul. Foul deeds will rise, though all the earth o'erwhelm them, to men's eyes.
My necessaries are embarked. Farewell, and sister, as the winds give benefit, do not sleep, but let me hear from you.
Do you doubt that?
And from Hamlet, and the trifling of... hold it a fashion. A toy in blood. A violet in the very youth of priming nature, forward, not permanent, sweet, not lasting, the perfume and succulent of a minute, no more.
No more but so?
I think it no more. Beware, Ophelia. Do not trust his vows. Perhaps he loves you now, and now he speaks from his heart, but yet take heed, my sister, for he himself is subject to his birth. He may not, as unvalued persons do, choose for himself, for on that choice lies the health and safety of the whole state. Then weigh but loss your honor may sustain if with 2 creams ere you list his songs, or lose your heart, or your taste treasure open to his unmastered importunity. Oh, fear it, Ophelia. Fear it, my sister.
I shall be effective. This good lesson keep as a watchman to my heart. But, good my brother, do not, as some ungracious pastors do, show me the steep and thorny ways to heaven, while like a puffed and reckless libertine, himself the primrose path of dalliance treads, and recks not his own reed. Fear me not.
What, I stay too long, but here my father comes.
Yet here, Laertes, aboard for shame. The wind sits on the shoulder of your sail, and you are stayed for it. Here, my blessing with thee. And these few precepts in thy memory, look thou character. Give thy thoughts no tongue, nor any unproportioned thought his act. Be thou familiar, but by no means vulgar. Those friends thou hast in their adoption tried, grapple them under thy soul with hoops of steel. But do not dull thy palm with the entertainment of each new-hatched unfledged courage. Give every man thy ear, but few thy voice. Take each man's censure, but reserve thy judgment. Costly thy habit as thy purse can buy, but not express his fancy, rich, not gaudy, for the apparel oft proclaims the man. Neither a borrower nor a lender be, for loan oft loses both itself and friend, and borrowing dulls the edge of husbandry. Oh, this above all else. Thine own self be true, and it must follow as the night the day, then thou canst not be false to any man. Farewell, my blessing seasons this indeed.
Most humbly do I take my leave, my lord.
The time invites you, go your servants' pen.
Farewell, Ophelia. Remember well what I have said to you.
Tis in my memory locked, and you yourself should hear.
Farewell.
What is it, Ophelia, he hath said to you?
So please you something touching the Lord Hamlet.
Very well bethought. 'Tis told me he hath very oft of late given private time to you, and you have of your own audience been most free and bounteous. If it be so, I must tell you, you do not understand yourself so clearly as it behooves my daughter and your honor. What is between you? Give me up the truth.
My lord, he hath of late made many tenders of his affections towards me.
Affections? You speak like a green girl. Do you believe his tenders, as you call them?
I do not know, my lord, what I should think.
Well, Mary, I will teach you. Think yourself a baby that you have taken these tenders as true pay, which are not sterling. Tender yourself more dearly, or, well, not to crack the wind before praise, cunning and thus. You'll tender me a fool.
My lord, he hath importuned me with love in honorable fashion.
Fashion, you may call it, go to.
And hath given countenance to his speeches, my lord, with almost all the holy bells of heaven.
Aye, springes to catch woodcocks. Oh, I know when the blood burns how prodigal the soul lends the tongue vows. In Theophile, you do not believe his vows. I would not, if in plain terms from this sign forth, have you give 1 moment's leisure or talk with the Lord Hamlet. Look to it, I charge you. Come your ways.
I shall obey, my lord.
The air bites shrewdly. It's very cold.
It is a nipping and an eager air.
What hour now?
I think it lacks a 12. No, it is struck. Oh, I heard it not. It then dwelt near the season wherein the spirit held his wont to walk. What does this mean, my lord?
The king doth wake tonight and takes his rouse, keeps wassail and the swaggering upspring reels. And as he drains his draught of Rhenish down, the kettle drum and trumpet thus bray out the triumph of his pledge.
Is it a custom?
Aye, marry is it. But to my mind, though I am native here and to the manner born, it is a custom more honored in the breach than the observance. Angels and ministers of grace, defend us. Be thou spirit of hell for goblin damned. Bring with thee heirs of heaven or blast from hell. Be thy intent wicked or charitable, thou appealest in such a questionable shape. Then I'll speak to thee. I'll call thee Hamlet. King, Father, Royal Dane, oh answer me! What may this mean that thou, dead corse, revisits thus the glimpses of the moon, making night hideous? Say, why is this? Wherefore, what should we do?
It beckons you to go away with it as if it's some enforcement it desires you alone.
Look at what courteous action it waves you to a more removed ground. But do not go with it.
No, by no means.
It will not speak, and I will follow.
Do not, my lord.
Why? What should be the fear? I do not hold my life at a pin's fee, and for my soul, what can do that, being a thing immortal is itself? It weighs me again, I'll follow it.
What if it tempt you toward the flood, my lord, or to the dreadful summons of the cliff that beetles o'er his face in the sea, and bear us through some other horrible form, which might deprive your sovereignty of reason and draw you into madness? Think of it.
It weighs me still. Go on, I'll follow thee. Hold up your hands. My fate cries out by heaven. I'll make a ghost of him that left me. I say away. I'll follow thee. Go.
Let's follow. 'Tis not fit thus to obey him.
Come after. What issue will this come?
It's rotten in the state of Denmark.
Heaven will direct it.
Hey, let's follow.
Whither wilt thou lead? Speak. I'll go no further.
Mark me.
I will.
My hour is almost come, when I to sulphurous and tormenting flames must render up myself.
Alas, poor ghost.
Pity me not, but lend thy serious hearing to what I shall unfold.
Speak. I am bound to hear.
So art thou to revenge when thou shalt hear.
What?
I am thy father's spirit, condemned to walk the night, and by day confined to fastened fires, till the foul deeds done in my days of nature are burnt and purged away. But that I am forbid to share the secrets of my prison house, I could a tale unfold, whose slightest word would harrow up thy soul, freeze thy young blood. But this eternal blazon must not be to ears of flesh and blood. List, list, oh list, if thou didst ever thy dear father love, revenge his foul and most unnatural murder.
Murder?
Murder as in the best it is, but this most foul, strange, and unnatural.
Haste me to know it, that I with wings as swift as meditation or thoughts of love may sweep to my revenge.
I find the act. Now Hamlet here. 'Tis given out that sleeping in my orchard a serpent stung me, and so the whole ear of Denmark is by a forged process of my death rankly abused. But know thou, noble youth, the serpent that stung thy father's life now wears his crown.
That pathetic soul, my uncle.
Aye, that incestuous, that adulterate beast, with witchcraft and gifts that have the power so to seduce one to his shameful lust, the will of my most seemingly virtuous queen. Oh, Hamlet, what a falling off there was. But soft, methinks I scent the morning air. Brief, let me be. Sleeping in my orchard, my custom always of the day, upon thy secure hour thy uncle stole, with juice of cursed heaven and a vial, and in the porches of my ears did pour the leprous distilment, whose effect has such an enmity with the blood of man, that swift as quicksilver it courses through the natural gates and alleys of the body, and with a sudden vigor it doth posset and curd, like eager droppings into milk, the thin and wholesome blood. So did it mine. Thus was I, sleeping, by a brother's hand of life, of crown, of queen, at once dispatched, cut off, even in the blossoms of my sin, no reckoning made, but sent to my account with all my imperfections upon my head. Oh, horrible, horrible, most horrible! If thou hast nature in thee, bear it not. Let not the royal bed of Denmark be a couch for luxury and damned incest. But, howsoever thou pursues this act, taint not thy mind, nor let thy soul contrive against thy mother cause. Leave her to heaven, and to the thorns that in her bosom lodge to prick and sting her. Fairly well at once. The glowworm shows the mat to be near, and begins to pale as ineffectual fire. Adieu, 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 remember me.
Oh! Oh, you host of heaven! Oh, earth! What else shall I couple hell? Hold my heart. Remember thee. I, poor ghost, whilst memory holds a seat in this distracted globe. Remember thee. Nay, and from the table of my memory I'll wipe away all trivial fond records, and thy commandment all alone shall sit in the book and volume of my brain, unmixed with baser matter. Yes, by heaven! Oh, most pernicious woman. Villain, smiling, damned villain! Meet it is, I set it down, that one may smile and smile and be a villain. At least I'm sure it may be so in Denmark. So, uncle, there you are. But now to my word. It is adieu, adieu, remember me. I have sworn it.
My lord, Lord Hamlet!
So be it.
Oh, my lord!
Oh, boy! Come, bird, come!
What is my lord?
Oh, wonderful.
Good, my lord, you tell it.
No, you will reveal it.
As I, my lord, by heaven. All right, my lord.
I'll say you then. You'll be secret?
Aye, my lord. By heaven, my lord.
There's never a villain dwelling in all Denmark, but he's an errant knave.
There needs no ghost, my lord, come from the grave to tell us this.
Why, right. You are in the right. And so I hold it fit that without more circumstance at all, we shake hands and part. You with your business and desire shall point you, for every man has business and desire, such as it is, and for my poor part I shall go pray.
These are but wild and whirling words, my
I'm
lord.
sorry they offend.
There's
Yes,
no
they certainly-
offense, my lord.
Yes, by St. Patrick, but there is Horatio, and much offense too. Touching this vision we have seen is an honest ghost, that let me tell you. For your desire to know what is between us, or master it as you may. And now, good gentlemen, give me one poor request.
What is it, my lord? We will.
Never make known what you have seen here tonight.
We will not, my lord. My lord.
Nay, but swear it.
In faith, my lord, not on.
All right, my
Upon
lord.
my sword.
We have sworn, my lord.
Indeed, upon my sword, indeed.
Swear.
Oh, day and night, this is wondrous strange.
There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy. But come, here as before, never, so help you mercy. How strange or odd some'er I bear myself, as I perchance hereafter shall think meet to put an antic disposition on, that you know aught of me. This do swear, so grace and mercy at your most need help you.
Swear.
Rest, rest, perturbed spirit. So, gentlemen, let's go in together, and still your fingers on your lips, I pray. Time is out of joint. Cursed spite, that ever I was born to set it right. Come, let's go together.
Give my son this money in these notes, Ronaldo.
Why, my lord?
You You do marvelous wisely, good Ronald, before you visit him to make inquire of his behavior.
My lord, I did intend it.
Very well said, very well said. God be with you, very well. Oh, you observe his inclination in yourself.
Why, my lord?
Well, let him ply his music.
I shall, my lord.
Ah, very well. How now, Ophelia?
Oh,
What's the
my
matter?
lord, my lord, I have been so affrighted.
Well, what's in the name of God?
Oh, my lord, as I was sewing in my closet, Lord Hamlet, with his doublet all embraced, pale at his shirt, his knees knotting each other, and with a look so piteous and report as if he had been loosed out of hell as being abhorred, he comes before me.
Mad for thy love?
I do not know, my lord, but truly I do fear it.
Well, what said he?
He took me by the wrist and held me hard. And then he goes to the length of all his arm, and with his other hand thus o'er his brow, he falls to such perusal of my face as he would draw it. Long stay he so. At last, a little shaking of mine arm, and thrice his head thus waving up and down, he raised a sigh so piteous and profound that as if it would shatter all his bulk and end his being. And that done, he lets me go. For then, with his head or his shoulder turned, he seemed to find his way without his eyes. For out of doors he went without their help, and to the last spent their life on me.
Come with me. We will go to seek the king. This is the very ecstasy of love that leads the will to desperate undertakings as oft as any passions under heaven that afflicts our souls. But I am sorry, what, have you given him any hard words of late?
Oh, no, my good lord. But as you did command, I did repel his letters and deny his access to me.
That hath made him mad. Oh, I am sorry that with better heed and judgment I had not courted him. I feared he did but trifle and meant to rack thee. Oh, beshrew my jealousy. Come, go we to the king. This must be known.
Welcome, dear Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. The need we have to use you did provoke our hasty sending. Something have you heard of Hamlet's transformation? What it should be more than his father's death that have put him so much from the understanding of himself I cannot dream of. I entreat you both, that being of so young days brought up with him, that you vouchsafe your rest here in our court, to draw him on to pleasures and to gather as much from occasion as you may glean, whether aught to us unknown afflicts him thus, that open lies within our remedy.
Good gentlemen, he hath much talked of you, and sure I am, two men there is not living to whom he more adheres. If it will please you to show us so much gentry and goodwill, your visitation shall receive such thanks as fits a king's remembrance.
Well, both your majesties might, by the sovereign power you have of us, put your dread pleasures more into command than to entreaty.
But we both obey and here give ourselves in the full bent to lay our services freely at your feet to be commanded.
Thanks, Rosencrantz and gentle Guildenstern.
Thanks, Guildenstern and gentle Rosencrantz. And I beseech you to instantly visit my too much table son.
Heavens make our presence and practices pleasant and helpful to him.
Amen.
My lord, the ambassadors from Norway are joyfully returned.
Thou still hast been the father of good news.
Oh, have I, my lord? I assure my liege, I hold my duty as I hold my soul, both to my God and my gracious king. And I do think, or else this brain of mine hunts not the trail of policy so sure as it hath used to do, that I have found the very cause of Hamlet's lunacy.
Oh, speak of that. That do I long to hear.
I doubt it is no other but the name, his father's death and ours, or hasty marriage.
My liege and madam, to expostulate what majesty should be, what duty is, why day is day, night's night, and time is time, would be nothing but to waste day, night, and time. Therefore, since brevity is the soul of wit, and tediousness the limbs and outward flourishes, I will be brief. Your noble son is mad. Mad lieth for to time true madness, what is it but to be nothing else but mad, go.
More matter with less art.
I swear I use no art at all. That he is mad, 'tis true. 'Tis true, 'tis pity, and pity 'tis true. That's a foolish figure. But I will farewell it, for I will use no art. That he is mad, then, let us grant him, then, and thus it remains that we find the cause of this effect, or rather the cause of this defect, for this defective comes by cause, and it remains thus, and thus it remains. I have a daughter, have all she is mine, who in her duty and obedience mark hath given me this, now, to gather and surmise. To the celestial and my soul's idol, the most beautified Ophelia. Oh, that's a vile phrase. Beautified is a vile phrase. But you shall hear thus. In her excellent white bosoms these etc., etc.
Famous on Hamlet to her?
Just, madam, stay a while. I will be faithful. Doubt that the stars are fire, doubt that the sun doth move. Doubt truth to be a liar, but never doubt I lose. Love. Oh, dear Ophelia, I am ill at these numbers and have not the art to reckon my groans, but that I love thee best, oh, most best, believe it, I do. Thine evermore, most dear lady, whilst this machine is still unto him. Hamlet, this one obedience hath my daughter given to me.
But how has she received his love?
What do you think of me, my lord?
As of a man faithful and honorable.
Fain I would prove so. Thus I did bespeak. O Lord, Hamlet is a prince, out of thy star. This must not be. Then I prescripts gave her that she should lock herself from his resort, admit no messengers, receive no tokens. Which done, she took the fruits of my advice, and he, repelled, well, a short tale to make, fell into a sadness, thence into a fast, thence into a watch, thence into a weakness, thence into a lightness, and by this declension into the madness wherein now he raves, and all we mourn for.
Do you think 'tis this?
Maybe, very like.
Has there been such a time I would fain know that when I have said positively 'tis so, when it has proved otherwise?
Not that I know.
Well, take this from this, if this be otherwise.
How may we try it first?
You know, sometimes he walks 4 hours here in the lobby.
So he does indeed.
There let Ophelia walk until he comes. Be you and I behind the nearest, then mark the encounter. If he love her not, or be not from his reason fallen thereon, well, let me be no assistant to his state, but keep a farm and cart.
It will be so.
Oh, but look where sadly the poor wretch comes reading.
Oh, wait, he would teach you both the ways. How does my young lord Hamlet?
Well, God of mercy.
Do you know me, my lord?
Oh, excellent. Well, you are a fishmonger.
Not I, my lord.
Oh, well, then I would you were so honest a man.
Honest, my lord?
Aye, sir. For to be honest, as this world goes, it's to be one man picked out of 10,000.
That is honest indeed, my lord.
Worth the sun-breed maggots in a dead dog, being a good kissing carrion. Have you a daughter?
I have, my lord.
Oh, let her not walk in the sun. Conception is a blessing, but as your daughter may conceive, a friend, look to it.
How do you by that? Still harping on my daughter. And yet he knew me not at first. He said I was a fishmonger. Oh, he is far gone. But then truly in my youth I suffered much extremity for love very nearly. I'll speak to him again. What do you read, my lord?
Words. Words! Words.
What is the matter, my lord?
Between who?
No, I mean the matter that you read.
Oh, slander, sir. For the satirical rogue says here that old men have gray beards. Their faces are wrinkled. They have a plentiful lack of wit, together with most weak hams. All of which, though I most powerfully and potently believe, yet I hold it not honesty to have it thus set down. For yourself should grow old as I. If, like a crab, you can go backward.
Will you walk out of the air, my lord?
Into my grave?
Indeed, that is out of the air. How pregnant sometimes his replies are. A bad happiness and madness often hits us. I will take my leave from him and suddenly contrive a means of meeting between him and my daughter. My lord, I will take my leave from you.
Sir, you cannot take from me anything I would more willingly part withal. Except my life. Except my life. Except my life!
Fare you well, my lord!
Tedious old fools.
Oh!
Hey!
You stern Rosencrantz! My good friends, how do you both?
What as the indifferent children of the earth?
Happy in that we are not over happy. On fortune's cap, we are not the very bottom.
Well, what news?
None, my lord, but that the world's grown honest.
Oh, then is doomsday near. But your news is not true. Let me question you more in particular. What have you, good friends, deserved at the hands of fortune that she sends you to prison hither?
Prison, my lord.
Denmark's a prison.
Then is the world one.
Aye, a goodly one. Wherein there are many confines, wards, and dungeons, Denmark being one of the worst.
We think not so, my lord.
Then 'tis none to you. For there is nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. To me, it is a prison.
Well, then your ambition makes it one. Just too narrow for your mind.
I could be confounded in a nutshell and count myself king of infinite space. Were it not that I have bad dreams. But, come, in the beaten way of friendship, what make you at Elsinore?
To visit you, my lord, no other occasion.
Beggar that I am even poor in thanks, but I thank you. Were you not sent for? Is it your own inclining? Is it a free visitation? Come, deal justly with me. Come, nay, speak!
What should we say, my lord?
Say anything, but to the purpose. You were sent for. There's a kind of confession in your looks which your modesties have not craft enough to color. I know the good king and queen have sent for you.
To what end, my lord?
That you must teach me. But come, let me conjure you by the rights of our fellowship, by the consonancy of our youth, by the obligation of our ever-preserved love, be even indirect with me whether you were sent for or no.
What say you?
Even I have an eye of you. If you love me, hold not aught.
My lord, we were sent for.
I will tell you why. I have of late, but wherefore I know not, lost all my mirth. Forgone all custom of exercise. And indeed it goes so heavy with me that this goodly frame, the earth, seems to me a sterile promontory. This excellent canopy, the air, look you, this brave o'erhanging firmament, this majestic roof, fretted with golden fire. Why, it appeareth to me nothing but a foul and pestilent congregation of vapors. What a piece of work is man. How noble in reason, how infinite in faculties. In form and moving, how express and admirable. In action, how like an angel. In apprehension, how like a god. The beauty of the world, the paragon of animals. Yet to me, what is this quintessence of God? Man delights not me. No, nor woman neither, though by your smiling you do say so.
There is no such stuff in my thoughts, my lord.
Oh, why did you laugh then when I said man delights not me?
Well, to think, my lord, if man delights not you, what Lenten entertainment the players shall receive from you. We quoted them on the way, and hither are they coming to offer you service.
He that plays the king shall be welcome. His majesty shall have tributes on me. But what flavors are they?
Well, even those you were wont to take such delight in, the tragedians of the city.
How chances it that they travel? Their residence, both in reputation and profit, were better both ways.
Oh, there are the players now, my lord.
My friends, you are welcome. Yes, you are most welcome. But my uncle father and aunt mother are deceived.
In what, my lord?
I am but mad northwest. When the wind is southerly, I know a hawk from a handsaw.
Well be with you, gentlemen.
Ah, Guildenstern. And you, sir. And each ear a hero. That great baby you see yonder is not yet out of his swaddling clouds.
Happily, he is the second time come to them, for they say an old man is twice a child.
I prophesy he comes to tell me of the players. Mark it. You say right, sir.
Oh, my lord, I have news to tell you.
My lord, I have news to tell you.
Oh, the players are come hither, my lord.
Buzz.
On my honor, the best actors in the world, either for tragedy, comedy, history, pastoral comical, historical pastoral, tragical historical, tragical comical, historical pastoral, oh, scene undividable or poem unlimited. Oh, Seneca cannot be too heavy, no cloud is too light, for these are the only men.
Oh, the judge of Israel! What a treasure hast thou!
What a treasure had he, my lord?
Why, one fair daughter, and the more the which she loved is passing well.
Still on my daughter.
Am I not in the right, old Jephthah?
If you call me Jephthah, my lord, I have a daughter that I love passing well.
Ah, my masters, you are welcome. Welcome all. Old friends, my young lady and mistress. By your ladyship is nearer to heaven than when I saw thee last. Come, we'll have a speech, straight. Give us a taste of your quality. Come, a passionate speech.
What speech, my lord?
I heard thee speak me a speech once. It was never acted, or if it was, not above once. For the play, I remember, pleased not the million. But it was an excellent play, well digested in the scenes and set down with as much modesty as cunning. One scene in it I chiefly loved. 'Twas Aeneas' tale to Dido, and there about in it when he speaks of crying slaughter. If it live in thy memory, begin at this line. See. The rugged Pyrrhus, like the Hyrcanian beast. It's not so. It begins with Pyrrhus. The rugged Pyrrhus, he whose sable arm, black as his purpose, did the night resemble when he lay couched in the ominous force, hath now his dark and black complexion smeared with heraldry more dismal, head to foot with blood of fathers, mothers, daughters, sons, baked and empasted in the parching streets, and thus o'ersized with coagulate gore, with eyes like carbuncles, the hellish Pyrrhus, old grandsire Priam, seeks.
Lord God, my lord, well spoken with good accent and good discretion.
Anon he finds him, striking too short at Greeks. His antique sword lies where it falls, repugnant to command. Unequal to match, Pyrrhus at Priam drives. In rage strikes wide, but with the whip and wind of his self-sword, the unnerved father falls, and with a hideous crash takes prisoner Pyrrhus' ear. For lo, his sword, which was declining on the milky head of Reverend Priam, seemed in the air to stick, so as a painted tyrant Pyrrhus stood, and like a neutral to his will and matter did nothing. So after Pyrrhus paused, aroused vengeance sets him new work, and never did the Cyclops hammer fall with less remorse than Pyrrhus' sword now falls on Priam. Out! Out, thou strumpet fortune! All you gods and generals to take away your power, break all the spokes and fellies from her wheel, and pull the round nave down the hill of heaven as low as to the fiends.
This is too long.
Ha! Prithee, say on. He's for a jig or a tale of bawdry, or he sleeps. Say on. Come to Hecuba.
But who, our woe, had seen the Moblid Queen?
Moblid Queen?
That's good, Moblid Queen.
Run barefoot up and down the threatening plains. Did the gods themselves see her then, when she saw Pyrrhus make malicious sport in mincing with his sword her husband's limbs? The instant burst of clamor that she made, unless things mortal moved them not at all, would have made milk the burning eyes of heaven and passion in the gods.
Look whereon she has not turned her color and has tears in her eyes. Prithee, no more.
Tis well. We'll have thee speak out the rest of this soon. Good my lord, will you see the players well bestowed? Do you hear? Let them be well used, for they are the brief, abstract chronicles of our time. After your death, you'd better have a bad epitaph than their ill report while you live.
My lord, I will use them according to their deserts.
Bodkins, man, much better. Use each man after his deserts, and who shall scape whipping? Take them in.
Come, sir.
Follow me, Prince. We'll have a play tomorrow night. My old friend, you play the murder of Gonzago.
Aye, my lord.
Have it tomorrow night. You could for a need study a speech of some 12 or 16 lines I would set down and insert in it, could you not?
Aye, my lord.
Very well. Follow that lord. And look you. Now am I alone? What rogue and peasant slave am I? Is it not monstrous that this player here, but in a fiction, in a dream of passion, could move his soul so to his own conceit that from her working all his visage wand, tears in his eyes, distraction in his aspect, a broken voice, and all for nothing, for Hecuba. What's Hecuba to him, or he to Hecuba, that he should weep for her? What would he do had he the motive and the cue for passion that I have? He would drown the stage with tears and cleave the general ear, make mad the guilty and appall the free, confound the ignorant and amaze indeed the very faculties of eyes and ears. Yet I, a dull and muddy-mettled rascal, peak like John o' Dreams, unpregnant of my cause, and can say nothing. No, not for a king upon whose dear life a damned defeat was made. Am I a coward? Who calls me villain, breaks my painted cross, plucks off my beard and blows it in my face, tweaks me by the nose and gives me the lie in the throat as deepest in the lungs, huh? Who does me this? Swoons, I should take it. For it cannot be, but I am pigeon-livered and lack gall to make oppression bitter. Ere this, I should have fatted all the raging kites with this slave's offal, bloody body villain! remorseless, treacherous, lecherous, kindless villain, our vengeance! What an ass am I? Oh, this is most brave. And I, the son of a dear father murdered, prompted to my revenge by heaven and hell, must, like a whore, unpack my heart with words and fall a-cursing like a very drab, a scullion. Oh. About my brains. I'll have these players play something like the murder of my father before mine uncle. I'll observe his looks. I'll tempt him to the quick. If he but blench, I know my course. The spirit I have seen may be the devil, and the devil hath power to assume a pleasing shape. Yea, and perhaps out of my weakness and melancholy abuses me to damn me. I'll have grounds more relatively this, the plays the thing, wherein I'll catch the conscience of the king.
But can you by no drift of conference get from him why he puts on this confusion?
He confessed he feels himself most distracted, but from what cause he will by no means speak.
But with a crafty madness keeps aloof when we would bring him on to some confession of his true state.
Did he receive you well? Most like a gentleman.
But with much forcing of his disposition.
Did you essay him to any pastime? No matter. It so fell out that certain players we brought him away, and of these we told him, and there did seem in him a kind of joy to hear of them, and they are here about the court, and as I think they order already this night to play before him.
'Tis most true, and he did beseech me to entreat your majesties to see and hear the matter.
With all my heart, and enough much content me to hear his whole mind. Good gentlemen, give him a further edge, drive these purpose to his delights. Sweet Gertrude, leave us too, for we have closely sent for Hamlet hither, that he may, as it were by accident, hear affront of Ophelia. Her father and I, lawful as smiles, shall so bestow ourselves that, seeing unseen, we may gather from them and frankly judge by their behavior if it be the affliction of his love or no that thus he suffers for.
I shall obey you.
And for your part, Ophelia, I do hope your good beauties be the happy cause of Hamlet's wildness. So shall I hope that your virtues will bring him to his wonted way again, to both your honors.
Madam, I wish to say.
Ophelia, walk you here. The gracious so please you, we will bestow ourselves. Ophelia, read on this book, that the show of such an exercise may color your loneliness. We are oft to blame in this, 'tis too much proved, that through devotion's visage and pious action we do sugar o'er the devil himself.
Oh, 'tis too true. How smart a lash that speech doth give my conscience. Oh, heavy deep.
My lord, I hear company.
To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or take arms against a sea of troubles and by opposing end them. Die. Sleep. No more. And by a sleep to say we end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to, consummation devoutly to be wished. To die. Sleep perchance to dream, aye, there's the rub. For in that sleep of death, what dreams may come when we have shuffled off this mortal coil must give us pause. There's the respect that makes calamity of so long life. For who would bear the whips and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely, the pangs of despised love, the law's delay, the insolence of office, and the scorns that patient merit of the unworthy takes, when he himself might his quietus make with a bare bodkin? Who would fardels bear to grunt and sweat under a weary life, were it not the dread of something after death? the undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveler returns, puzzles the will, makes us rather bear those ills we have than fly to others we know not of. Thus conscience doth make cowards of us all. And thus the native hue of resolution is sicklied o'er with the pale cast of thought. And enterprises of great pitch and moment with this regard, their currents turn awry and lose the name of action. Soft the fair Ophelia. Nymph, in thy orisons be all my sins remembered.
Well, my lord, how does your honor for this many days?
I humbly thank you. Well,
My lord, I have remembrances of yours that I have longed to redeliver. I pray you now receive them.
I never gave you
My
one.
honored lord, you know right well you did. And with them words of so sweet recomposed as it makes things more rich. Their perfume lost, take these again, for to the noble mind rich feels wax poor when givers prove unkind. There, my lord.
Are you honest?
My lord?
Are you fair?
What means your lordship?
That if you be honest and fair, your honesty should admit no discourse to your beauty. I did love you once.
Indeed, you made me believe so.
Oh, you should not have believed me. I loved you not.
I was the more deceived.
Get thee to a nunnery. Well, wouldst thou be a breeder of sinners? I am myself indifferent honest, yet I could accuse me of such things that were better my mother had not borne me. I am very proud, revengeful, ambitious, with more offenses at my beck than I have thoughts to put them in, imaginations to give them shape, or time to act them in. What should such fellows as I do, crawling between heaven and earth? We are errant knaves all, believe none of us. Go thy ways to a nunnery. Where is your father?
At home, my lord.
Let the doors be shut on him, that he may play the fool nowhere but in his own house.
Help me, sweet Tucker.
I have heard of your paintings, too. God has given you one face, but you make yourselves another. You jig, you amble, you lisp, you nickname God's creatures and make your wantonness your ignorance. Go to, I'll no more on it. That made me mad. I say we shall have no more marriages. Those that are married already. All but one shall live. The rest shall keep as they are. To a nunnery. Go.
Oh, what a noble mind is here o'erthrown. The courtier, scholar, soldier's eye, tongue, sword, the expectancy and rose of the first day. The observed of all observers, quite down. And I, a lady most dejected and wretched, that sought the honey of his music bound. Now see that noble and most sour reason like sweet bells jangled out of tune and heart. Oh, woe is me, to have seen what I have seen.
Love, his affections do not that way tend, nor what he spake, though it lack form a little, is not like madness. There's something in his soul, o'er which his melancholy sits on brood. He shall with speed to England. Haply the seas and countries different with variable objects may expel this something settled matter from his heart. What think you?
It shall do well, but yet I do believe the origin and commencement of his grief sprung from neglected love. How now, Ophelia? You need not tell us what Lord Hamlet said. We heard it all. Would you please, my lord, but if you hold it fit after the play, let his queen mother all alone entreat him show his grief. Let her be round with him, and I'll be placed to please you within the ear of all their conference. If she find him not, then to England send him, or confine him where your wisdom best shall think.
It shall be so. Madness in great ones must not unwatched go.
Speak the speech, I pray you, as I pronounced it to you trippingly on the tongue. But if you mouthed it, as many of our players do, I had as lief the town crier spoke my lines. Nor do not saw the air with your hands thus, muse all gently. For in the very torrent's tempest, and as I may say, well, wind of your passion, you must acquire and beget a temperance that will give it smoothness. Oh, it offends me to the soul to hear a robustious, periwig-pated fellow tear a passion to tatters, to very rags, to split the ears of the groundlings, who for the most part are capable of nothing but inexplicable dumb shows and noise. Pray you avoid it.
Oh, I warrant your honor.
Be not too tame neither, but let your discretion be your tutor. Suit the action to the word to the action. With this special observance, that you o'erstep not the modesty of nature, for anything so overdone is from the purpose of play, whose end, both at the first and last, was and is, hold as 'twere a mirror to nature. Now, this overdone or come tardy off, though it make the unskillful laugh, it cannot but make the judicious grieve. Oh, there be players I have seen play, and heard others praise, and that highly, that neither having the accent of Christian, nor the gait of Christian pagan, nor man, have so strutted and bellowed. I thought some of nature's journeymen made men, and not made them well. They imitated humanity so abominably.
Well, I hope we have reformed that indifferently with us, sir.
Oh, reform it all together. Go, make you ready. What, my lord, will the king hear this piece of work?
I and the queen too, and that presently.
Bid the players make haste. Ho, Horatio!
Here, great lord, ask your service.
Horatio, thou art being as just a man as e'er my conversation
dear
goes.
lord.
No, do not think I flatter. Let's thou hear. Since my dear soul was mistress of her choice, and could of men distinguish, her election hath sealed thee for herself. Give me that man that is not passion's slave. I will hold him in my heart's core. I am my heart upon him, as I do thee. Something too much of this. There's a play tonight before the king. One scene in it comes near the circumstance I have told thee of my father's death. I prithee, when thou seest that act put, observe mine uncle. If his occulted guilt do not unkennel itself in one speech, it is a damned ghost that we have seen, and my imaginations are as foul as Vulcan's stiffy. Give him heedful note, for I mine eyes shall rivet to his head.
Well, my lord, if he steal the art whilst this play is playing and escape detecting, I will pay the theft.
Coming to the play, I must be idle to the troopers.
Prize for the
All
king.
right,
Prize for
take
the
hold.
king. Right.
How does our cousin Hamlet?
Oh, excellent in faith. Of the chameleon's dish, I eat the air. Promise crammed. Cannot feed capons so.
I have nothing of this answer, Hamlet. These words are not mine.
No, nor mine now. My lord, you played once in the university, you say?
No, that I did, my lord, and I was accounted a good actor.
Oh, what did you enact?
I did enact Julius Caesar. I was killed in the Capitol. Brutus killed me.
It was a brute heart of him to kill so capital a calf there. Be the players ready.
Oh, I may stay upon your patience.
Come hither, my dear Hamlet, as I leave.
Oh, no, mother. Here's metal more attractive.
Oh, do mark that.
Lady, shall I lie in your lap?
No, my lord.
I meant my head upon your lap.
Aye, my lord.
Did you think I meant country matters?
I think nothing, my lord.
Ooh, well, there's a fair thought to lie between maids' legs.
What is my lord?
Nothing.
You are merry, my lord.
Oh, God, you're only jig maker. For what should such fellows as I do but be merry? For look you how cheerfully my mother looks, and my father died within these 2 hours.
Nay, 'tis 2 months, my lord.
So long. Died 2 months and not forgotten yet? Well, then there's hope a great man's memory may outlive his life half a year.
For us and for our tragedy, you're stooping to your clemency. We beg your hearing patiently.
Is this the prologue or the posy of a ring?
'Tis brief, my lord.
As woman's love.
Full 40,000 moons with borrowed sheen, about 12 since love our hearts and Hymen did our hands unite the mutual in most sacred vows.
So many journeys may the sun and moon make o'er earth again ere love be done. But woe is me, you are so sick and late, so far from cheer in your former state that I distrust you. Yet, though I distrust, discomfort you, my lord, if nothing must, for women fear too much, even as they love.
Faith, I must leave you, love, and shortly too. And you shall live in this fair world behind, honored, beloved, and happily as one kind. For husband shalt thou.
Oh, confound the rest, this love must needs be treason in my breast. Of second husband let me be accursed, none wed the second but who killed the first.
That's wormwood.
A second time I kill my husband dead, when second husband kisses me in bed.
I do believe you think what now you speak, but what we do determine oft we break. So think you will no second husband wed, but die thy thought when thy first lord is dead.
Nor earth to give me food, nor heaven light, sport and repose lot for me day and night. Both here and hence pursue me lasting strife, if once a widow ever I be wife.
Break it down.
'Tis deeply sworn. Sweet, leave me here a while. My spirits grow dull, and fain I would beguile the tedious day with sleep.
Sleep rock thy brain, and never come mischance between us twain.
How like you the play?
The lady doth protest too much, methinks.
Oh, but she'll keep her word.
Have you heard the argument? Is there no offense in it?
Oh, they do but jest. Poison in jest. No offense in the world.
What do you call the play?
The mousetrap. The story is the image of a murder done in Vienna. Good as all goes the Duke's name. Tis a knavish piece of work, but what of that? Your Majesty and we that have 3 souls, it touches us not. Oh, this is what Lucianus, nephew to the king. Begin, villain! Cock, leave thy damnable faces and begin. The croaking raven doth bellow for revenge.
Thou mixture rank of midnight weeds collected, of Hecate's ban, thrice blasted, thrice infected, thy natural magic and dire property on wholesome life, usurp immediately.
He poisoned them in the garden for his estate. The story is extant, written in very choice Italian. You shall see anon how the murderer gets the love of Gonzalgo's wife.
The king rides it.
What? Threatened with false fire?
Give me life
Give
away.
over the play! Lights, lights, lights!
Ah! Let the stricken deer go weep, the heart ungalled play. For some must watch, while some must weep, thus runs the world away. Oh, Horatio, I'll take the ghost's word for £1,000. Didst perceive?
Very well, my lord.
Upon the talk of the poisoning.
Very well noted.
Oh, come to music, come the recorders. For if the king like not the comedy, why then be like he likes it not pretty. Come to music.
My lord, vouchsafe me a word with you.
Sir, a whole history.
The king, sir,
Aye, sir, what of him?
is in his retirement marvelous distempered.
With drink, sir?
No, my lord, with choler.
Oh, your wisdom would show itself more richer to signify this to the doctor. For me to set him from his purgation would perhaps plunge him into more choler.
My lord, strive not so wildly for my fare, put your discourse into some frame.
I am tame, sir.
Grown out. The queen, sir, your mother, hath in great affliction of spirit sent me to you.
Oh, you are welcome.
Good my lord, this courtesy is not of the right breed. If it so please you give me a wholesome answer, I will do the queen's command. If not, your pardon, my return shall be the end of my affair.
Sir, I cannot
Cannot what?
give you a wholesome answer. My wit's diseased. But to the matter, my mother, you say?
Well, then, thus she says. Your behavior has struck her into amazement and admiration.
No wonderful son that can so astonish a mother. But is there no sequel on the heels of this mother's admiration impulse?
She desires to speak with you in her closet ere you go to bed.
We shall obey, were she 10 times our mother. But come, have you any further trade with us?
My lord, you once did love me.
And do still by these pickers and stealers?
Well, good my lord, what is your cause of distemper? I mean, you do surely bar the door upon your liberty if you deny your grief to your friend.
Sir, I lack advancement.
Well, how can that be when you have the voice of the king himself for your succession in Denmark?
Aye, but while the grass grows... The proverb is something musty. The recorders, let me see one. Why do you go about to recover the wind of me?
My lord, if my duty be too bold, my love is too unmannerly.
You do not well understand that. Will you play upon this pipe?
Oh, my lord, I cannot.
I pray you.
Oh, believe me, I
I
cannot.
beseech you.
My lord, I know not the touch of it.
Why, 'tis as easy as a lying. Govern the ventages with your fingers and thumbs. Give it breath with your mouth, and it will discourse most eloquent music. Look you, these are the stops.
But these cannot I command to any utterance of harmony. I have not the skill.
Why, look you, what an unworthy thing you would make of me. You would play upon me. You would seem to know my stops. You would pluck out the heart of my mystery. You would sound me from my lowest note to the top of my compass. And there is much music, excellent voice in this little organ, yet cannot you make it play? Blood! You think I am easier to be played on than a pipe? Though you can fret me, you cannot play upon me. A fool to the top of my bent. I will come by and by.
I will say so.
By and by is easily said. Leave us, friends. It is now the very witching time of night when churchyards yawn and hell itself breathes out contagion on this world. Now could I drink hot blood and do such bitter business that the day would quake to look on. But soft, to my mother, though heart lose not thy nature. Let me be cruel, not unnatural. I will speak daggers to her, but use none. How in my words, some'er she be shent. Given seals, never my soul consents.
I cannot, nor stands it safe with us to let his madness range. Therefore prepare you, how your commission will forthwith dispatch, and he to England shall along with you. The terms of our estates may not endure hazards so near as doth hourly grow out of his lunacies.
Most holy and religious fear it is to keep those many, many bodies safe that live and feed upon your majesty.
Are you pretty hasty?
We will haste us.
My lord, he is going to his mother's closet. Behind the arras I'll convey myself to hear the process. I warrant she'll tax him home, and as you said, and wisely was it said, 'tis meet that some more audience than mother, since nature makes them partial, should overhear this speech advantage. I will come to you ere you go into bed and tell you what I know.
Here, my lord. My offense is rank. Smells to heaven. It hath the primal eldest curse upon it. Her brother's murdered. Pray can I not, though my inclination be as sharp as will? My stronger guilt defeats my strong intent. And like a man to double business bound, I stand in pause where I shall first begin and both neglect. What if this cursed hand were thicker than itself with brother's blood? Is there not enough rain in the sweet heavens to wash it white as snow? My fault is past. But what form of prayer can serve my turn? Forgive me my foul murder? That cannot be, for I am still possessed of the effects for which I did the deed. My crown, my own ambition, and my queen. May one be pardoned and yet retain the offense? Try what repentance can, what can it not? Yet what can it when one cannot repent? Thou stubborn knees, heart with strings of steel, these soft as the seal of the newborn babe. All may be well. I may do it, Pat. Now he's asleep and praying, and I'll do it! So he goes to heaven. And thus am I revenged? That would be scant. A villain kills my father, and I, his sole son, do this same villain send to heaven? Why, this is hire in salary, not revenge. He took my father grossly, full-blown. His sins broad and flush as May. And am I then revenged to take him in the purging of his soul when he is fit and seasoned for his passage? No. When he is drunk asleep, or in his rage, or in the incestuous pleasure of his bed, then trick him, that his heels may kick in heaven and that his soul may be as damned and black as hell where to it goes. My mother says, this physic but prolongs thy sickly days. My words fly up, my thoughts remain below. Words without thoughts never to heaven go.
He will come straight. Look you lay home to him. Tell him his pranks have been too broad to bear with. I'll shroud me even here. I pray you be round with him.
Mother! Mother! How now, mother? What's the matter?
Hamlet, thou hast thy father much offended.
Mother, you have my father much offended.
Oh, come, you answer with an idle tongue.
Go, you question with a wicked tongue.
How now, Hamlet?
What's the matter now?
Hast thou forgot me?
No, by the rood, not so. You are the queen, your husband's brother's wife. And would it were not so, you are my mother.
Then I'll set those shoes down.
down! You shall not budge till I set you up a glass where you may see the inmost part of you!
Oh, help!
Oh, rats! Get for a second! Not is it the king? A bloody deed, almost as bad, good mother, as kill a king and marry with his brother. Aye, lady, it was my word. The wretched, rash, intruding fool! Well, I took thee for thy beggar. Take thy fortune. Thou findest to be too busy in some danger. Peace, thee bring into thy hands and sit thee down. Let me bring your heart, for so I shall if it be made of penetrable stuff.
What have I done that thou darest wag thy tongue in noise so rude against me?
Such an act that blurs the grace and blush of modesty, calls virtue hypocrite, takes off the rose from the fair forehead of an innocent love and sets a blister there, makes marriage vows false as dicers all, oh, such a deed!
I mean, what act that roars so loud and thunders in the index?
Look on this picture. On this, the counterfeit presentment of two brothers. Look you, what a grace was seated on this brow. Hyperion's curls, the front of Jove, an eye like Mars to threaten and command. A combination and a form indeed, where every god did seem to set his seal to give the world assurance of a man. This was your husband. Look you now what follows. Here is your husband, like a mildewed ear, blasting his wholesome brother. Have you eyes? Could you on this fair mountain leave to feed and batten on this moor? Huh? Have you eyes? You cannot call it love, for at your age the heyday in the blood is tame, is humble, and waits upon the judgment. And what judgment would step from this to this? Shame, where's thy blush? Rebellious hell. Proclaim no shame when the compulsive ardor gives the charge, since frost itself as actively does burn.
Hamlet, speak to me no more. Thou searchest my eyes into my very soul, and there I see such black and grained spots as will not leave their teeth.
But to live in the rank sweat of an enseamed bed,
No.
stewed in corruption, honey in it making love o'er the nasty
Like
sty.
daggers under my
A
ears.
villain and a murderer that put
No
a shelf
more
of precious
sweet
diet and
Hamlet.
stole and put it in his pocket.
more.
A king of shreds and boxes. Save me and hover over you with your wings, you heavenly guard. What would your gracious figure? Do you not come your tardy sun to chide that lapsed in time, and reason lets go by the important acting of your dread command? Oh, say!
Do not forget, this visitation is but to whet thy almost blunted purpose. But look, amazement on thy mother sits. Oh, step between her and her fighting soul, Hamlet, speak to her.
Sit with you, lady.
Bend your eye on vacancy, and with the incorporeal air do hold discourse. Whereon do you look?
On him! On him, look you, how pale he glares! Do not look at me, lest with this pitiable action you convert my stern effects.
To whom do you speak this?
You see nothing there,
Nothing at all. Yet all that is I see.
nor did you nothing hear.
Nothing but ourselves.
Why, look you where it steals away, my father in his habit as he lived. Look you even now where he goes out of the portal.
This is the very coinage of your brain. This bodiless creation, ecstasy, is very cunning in.
Ecstasy. My blood as yours doth temperately keep time and makes this healthful music. It is not madness I have uttered. Mother, for the love of grace, confess yourself to heaven. Repent what is past, avoid what is to come. Do not spread the compost on the weeds to make them rancor. Just throw away the worser part of it and live the purer with the other half. Good night. But go not to my uncle's bed. Assume a virtue if you have it not. Restrain tonight, and that will lend a kind of easiness to the next abstinence. The next more easy. Once more, good night. And when thou art desirous to be blessed, I'll blessing beg of thee. For the same Lord I do repent. That heaven hath pleased it so to punish me with this, and this with me, that I must be their scourge and minister. I will bestow him. I will pay well the debt I gave. Again, good night, Mother. I must be cruel, only to be kind. Thus bad begins, worse remains behind. One word more, good lady. I must to England, you know that.
Like I had forgot, so concluded on.
This man shall set me packing. I love the guts of the neighborhood.
Good night indeed, Mother. This counselor is now most still, most secret, and most grave. Who was in life a foolish, crazy knave. Good night, Mother.
Where's your son?
Bestow this place on us a little while. Oh, my no Lord, what have I seen tonight?
What, Gertrude? How does Hamlet?
Oh, bad as the sea and wind, when both contend, which is the lighter. In his lawless fit, behind the arras, hearing something stir, whips out his rapier, cries, "A rat, a rat!" And in this brainish apprehension, kills the unseen good old man.
Oh, heaven be! Oh, it happened so with us, have we been there? His liberty is full of threats to all, to you yourself, to us, to everyone. Alas, how shall this bloody deed be answered? It'll fall to us, whose providence should have kept short, restrained and out of haunt this mad young man.
Who to draw apart the body he has killed, or whom he weeps for what he has done.
Come away. No sooner shall the sun touch the mountains, we shall ship him hence. In this vile deed we must, with all of our majesty and skill, both countenance and excuse. Oh, Guildenstern! Friends, both Hamlet and Madness have flooded us. Go seek him now, speak fair, and bring the body to the chapel. Hasten this, I pray you. Oh, good. Come, we'll call up our wisest friends and let them know both what we need to do and what's untimely done. Oh, come away, my soul is full of the sword and despair.
Safely stowed.
Hamlet!
Lord Hamlet!
Hamlet!
He calls on Hamlet.
Oh, here they come.
My lord, what have you done with the dead body?
Compounded it with dust where to his kin.
You must tell the where it is that we may take it thence and bear it to the chapel.
Do not believe it.
Believe what?
That I can keep your countenance and not mine own. Besides, to be demanded of a sponge, what replication should be made by the son of a king?
Take you me for a sponge, my
Aye,
lord?
sir, it soaks up the king's countenance, his rewards, his authorities. When he needs what you have gleaned, it is but squeezing you and sponge you are dry again.
I understand you not, my
Oh,
lord.
I am glad on it. A knavish speech sleeps in a foolish ear.
My lord, you must tell us where the body is and take us, go with us to the king.
The body is with the king, but the king is not with the body. The king is a thing.
Thing, my lord.
Of nothing. Bring me to him. High pups and all after
I have sent to seek him and to find the body. How dangerous is it that this man goes loose? Yet must not we put the strong law on him, for he is loved by the distracted multitude. The sudden sending him away must seem deliberate cause. How now, what hath befallen?
Where the body is bestowed, my lord, we could not get from him.
But where is he?
Without God, to know your
Bring
pleasure.
him before us.
Oh, Guildenstern, bring in my lord.
Now, Hamlet, where is Polonius?
At supper.
At supper where?
Not where he eats, but where he is eaten. A certain complication in your politic worms are eaten at him. Your worm is your only emperor for diet. We fat all creatures else to fat us, and we fat ourselves for maggots. Your fat king and your lean beggar are but variable service, 2 dishes but to 1 table.
Alas, alas.
A man may fish with the worm that hath eaten of a king, and eat the fish that hath fed on that worm.
What dost thou mean by this?
Well, nothing, but to show you how a king may go a progress through the guts of a beggar.
Where is Polonius?
In heaven, send thither to see. If your messenger find him not there, you may seek him in the other place yourself. or indeed, if you find him not within this month, you shall nose him as you go up the stairs into the lobby.
Go, seek him there.
Oh, he will stay till you come.
Hamlet, this deed must send thee hence with fiery quickness. Therefore prepare yourself. The bark is ready and the wind at help, and all is bent for England.
For England?
Aye, Hamlet.
Good.
So is it if thou movest
Oh, I see a cherub that sees them. Come. For England. Farewell, mother.
thy loving father, Hamlet.
My mother? Father and mother are man and wife. Man and wife are one flesh and soul. My mother. Come. For England.
Call him and put tempt him with speed aboard. Delay it not, have him against the knights. And England, if my love thou hold'st at aught, you will effect the present death of Hamlet. Do it, England, for like the hectic in my blood he rages, and thou must cure me. Till I know 'tis done, however my haps, my joys were ne'er begun.
Will it please you go, my lord?
Be with you straight, go a little before. How all occasions to inform against me and spur my dull revenge. I do not know why yet I live to say this thing's to do, since I have cause and will and strength and means to do it. How stand I then, and have a father killed, a mother stay, excitements of my reason and my blood, and let all sleep? No. No. From this time forth my thoughts be bloody, or be nothing worth.
I do not speak with her.
She is importunate, indeed distraught. Her mood will need to be pitied.
Well, what does she want?
She speaks much of her father, says she hears there's tricks in the world and hems and beats her heart, speaks things in doubt that carry but half sense. 'Twere good she were spoken with, for she may strew dangerous conjectures in ill-breeding mind.
Let her come in. Sick soul as sin's true nature is, each voice seems prologue to some great abyss, so full of ardent jealousy and guilt.
Where is the beauteous majesty of Denmark?
Oh, now, Ophelia.
How should I ought to love no some another one by his cockle hat and staff and his sandal
Oh,
shoes?
sweet lady, what is
Say you? Nay, say not. He is dead and gone, lady. He is dead and gone. At his head a grass green turf, at his heels a stone. Pray you, mark! Like his travels the mountain snow, blow his sweet flowers, which we wept his grounded not so, with true love showers.
How do you, pretty lady?
Well, God feel true. They say an owl was a baker's daughter. Lord, we know what we are, but know not what we may be. God be at your table.
And seat upon a father.
Pray us have no word of this. But let me ask you what it means, ladies. Tomorrow is St. Valentine's Day, all the fun will be fine. And I made at your window to be your Valentine. Then up he rose and donned his clothes and dumped the chamber door. Let in the maid that out a maid never departed more.
Pretty appeal.
By kiss and by St. Charity, alack and by for shame. Young men will do it if they come to it, by cock they are to blame. Quoth she, before you tumbled me, you promised me to wed. He answered, so would I had done by yonder sun, and thou hast not come to my bed.
How hath she been us?
I hope all will be well. We must be patient. But I cannot choose for a week to think that they might lay him in the cold ground. My brother shall know of it. Good night, good lady.
Follow her close. Give her a good watch, I pray you. This is a poison of deep grief. It springs all from her father, and now, behold. Oh, Gertrude, Gertrude, when sorrows come, they come not single spies, but in battalions. First her father slain, next your son gone, and he most violent author of his own just removed. People thick, muddied, and unwholesome in their thoughts and whispers, poor Polonius. Poor Ophelia, divided from herself and her fair judgment. And last, and as much containing as all these, her brother is in secret come from France, and wants not buzzards to infect his ears with pestilent speeches of his father's death. What's the matter?
Save yourself, my lord. Young Laertes in a riotous head o'erbears your officers. The rabble call him lord, they cry, choose we Laertes should be king. Oh, caps, hands, and tongues applaud to the heavens. Laertes king, Laertes king.
Where is this king? Oh, thou vile king, give me my father. Call me, good Laertes, call me. That drop of blood that come proclaims me bastard.
What is the cause, Laertes, that thy rebellion should look so giant-like? Let him go, Gertrude. Fear not our person. Tell me, Laertes, why art thou thus incensed? Let him go, Gertrude. Speak, man.
Where is my father?
Dead.
But not by
Let him demand his fill.
How came he dead? I'll not be juggled with to hell allegiance. Bows to the blackest pit, conscience and grace to the profoundest dell. I dare damnation. Let's come what comes, only I'll be revenged more thoroughly for my father.
Good Laertes, if you desire to know the certainty of your father, is it writ in your revenge that swoop state? You shall draw both friend and foe, winner and loser?
To none but his enemies.
Will you know them then?
Or to his good friends, that's why I'll open my arms.
Why, now you speak like a good child and a true gentleman. That I am guiltless in your father's death, and am most sensibly in grief for it. It shall as level to your judgment peer as day does to your eye.
Well, now what noise is that? What was your name? You may, fine sister, sweet Ophelia. Oh, heavens, is it possible a young mate's wit should be as mortal as an old man's life?
There's Rosemary. That's for remembrance. I pray you, Mother, remember. And there's Pansy, that's your thought.
A document of madness.
Silence with you. And Columbine. And there is room for you. Oh, say something to me. We may call it birth of grace a Sunday. You must wear your rules a different. And then Daisy. I would give you some violets, but they withered all when my father died. Do you think he made a good end? Honey, sweet Robin is all my Lord. And will he not come again?
Once passion hell itself, she turns to fever and prettiness.
Will he not come again? No, no, he said, go to thy deathbed. He never shall come again. That's what all Christian souls.
Do you see this, oh God?
Laertes, I must commune with your grief, for you deny me right. Go but apart. Make choice between your wisest friends you will. They shall hear and judge twixt you and me. If by direct or collateral hand they find us touched, we will our kingdom give, our life, our crown, and all that we hold dear to you in satisfaction. But if not, be you content and lend us your patience, we shall jointly labor with your soul to give it due content.
Let this be so. His means of death, his obscure funeral cry to be heard, I swear from heaven to earth that I must call it in question.
It shall be so. And where the offense is, great acts fall. Pray you go.
God bless you, sir.
Let him bless thee too.
Oh, he will, and it please him. Here's a letter for thee. It comes from the ambassador that's bound for England. If your name be Horatio, as I ought to know it is.
Horatio, when thou shalt have overlooked this, give this fellow some means to the king. He has a letter for him. Everywhere 2 days old at sea, a pirate gave us chase, and in the grapple I boarded him. On the instant they got clear of our ship, so I alone became their prisoner. Well, they have dealt with me on a piece of mercy, but they knew what they did. I am to do return to them. That the king took the letters I have sent, and repair that to me with as much speed as thou wouldst like death. I have words to speak, and I will make me jump. This good fellow will bring me where I am. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern hold their portraits, but with them I have much to tell thee. Farewell. He that thou hast signed, Hamlet, will come. I will give thee leave to let his hand do the speeder, that you may grant me to him from whom you robbed him.
Now you must put me in your heart for friend. Sith you have heard, and with a knowing ear, that he who hath your noble father slain pursued my life.
It well appears. And so I have a noble father lost, and a sister driven to desperate terms. But my revenge will come.
Pray not your sleep. You must not think that we are made of stuff so flat and dull, that we can let our spirit be shook in danger and think it past from it. Soon you shall hear more. I loved your father. How now, what news?
Letters, my lord, from Hamlet. This for your majesty, these for the queen.
Bravo.
Sailor, they say, my lord. I saw him not.
Leave it. Laertes, you shall hear them. High and mighty, I am set naked upon your kingdom. Tomorrow shall I beg leave to see your kingly eyes, when I shall, first asking pardon, thereunto recount the occasion of my sudden and more strange return. What should this mean?
Know you the hand?
'Tis Hamlet's character. Can you advise me?
Well, I am lost in it. But let him come. He warms a sickness in my heart to know that I shall live, and tell him to his teeth, thus diest thou.
If be so, Laertes, will you be ruled by me?
Oh, I, my lord, you do not all rule me to a peace.
To thine own peace. I'll work him to an exploit, now right in my device, under the which he shall not choose but fall. Before his death, no wind of blame shall breathe, but even his mother shall call it accident.
My lord, I will be ruled, the rather if you could devise it so that I might be the organ.
It falls right. You have been talked of since your travels much, and that in Hamlet's hearing, for a quality wherein they say you shine. Your sum of parts did not pluck such envy from him as did that.
What part is that?
The arms and exercise in your defense, and for your rapier most especial. Sir, this report that Hamlet so envenomed with his envy that he could nothing do but wish your sudden coming o'er to play. Now, out of this.
What out of this?
Laertes, was your father dear to you, or are you like the painting of a sorrow, a face without a heart?
Why ask you this?
Not that I think you did not love your father, but time qualifies the spark and fire of love. That we would do, we should do when we would, for that would change it, half abatements and delays. But quicker the ulcer. Hamlet comes back. What would you undertake to show yourself indeed your father's son more than in word?
To cut his throat in the church.
Revenge should have no bounds. But there, will you do this? Close the finger cheek. And in return shall know you've come back. Will put on those shall praise your excellence. Bring you together at last, and wager upon your heads. He being remiss, most generous, free from all contriving, shall not peruse the foils, so that with ease or a little shuffling, you may choose a sword unbaited, and pass a practice required for your father.
I'll do it. And for that purpose I'll anoint my sword. I've got an unction of a mountebank so mortal that no cataplasm can save the thing from death. It is but scratchable. I'll touch my point with a contagion, and if I but gall him slightly, it may be death.
Further think on this, weigh what convenience of time and means may fit us to our suits. This project must have a back for a second. In case this did blast and prove soft. I have it. When in your motion you are hot and dry, and that he calls for drink, I'll have prepared him chalice for once, wherein but sipping, if he escape your venom stuck, our fruit may hold there. Stay and one more.
One woe doth tread upon another's heels, so fast they follow. Your sisters drown, Laertes. Drown? Where? There's a willow grows askant the brook that shows its hoar leaves in the glassy stream. There, with fantastic garlands, did she make up crowflowers, nettles, daisies, and long purples, which liberal shepherds give a grosser name, but our cold maids do dead men's fingers call them. There on the pendant boughs her cornet weeds clamoring to hang. And an envious sliver broke. her weedy trophies and herself fell into the weeping brook. Her clothes spread wide and murmured like a while they bore her up. Each time she chanted snatches of old lauds. But long it could not be till that her garments, heavy with their drink, pulled her from her melodious lay to her muddy death.
Alas, and she is drowned.
Drowned.
Too much water hast thou for Ophelia. Therefore I forbid my tears that nature her custom holds. When these are gone, the woman will be helped. Adieu, my lord. If a speech afar that pain would blaze, but that this folly drowns it.
Let's follow Gertrude. How much I had to do to calm his rage. Now fear I this will give it started. Therefore let's follow.
Is she to be buried in Christian burial when she willfully seeks her own salvation?
I tell thee she is. Therefore, make her grave straight. The crown of ribs set on her and then find a Christian burial.
Well, how can that be unless she drowned herself in her own defense?
It's found so.
You'll give me leave. Here lies the water. Good. Here stands the man. Good. If the man go to the water and drown himself, it is willy-nilly he goes. Mark you that. But if the water comes to him and drowns him, he drowns not himself. Argal, he that is not guilty of his own death shortens not his own life.
But is this the law?
Ah, there it is. Founder's Quest law.
Ah! Will you have the truth on it? If this had not been a gentle woman, she should have been buried out of Christian burial.
Why, there's thou sayest. I'll put another question to thee. If thou answerest me not to the purpose, confess thyself.
I'll go.
What is he that builds stronger than either the mason, the shipwright, or the carpenter?
The gallows maker, for that frame well outlives 1,000 tenants.
Well, I like thy wit well, the gallows does well. But how does it well? It does well to those that do ill. Now thou dost ill to say that the gallows is built stronger than the church. Argal, the gallows will do well to thee. Do it again, come.
Who builds stronger than the mason, the shipwright, or the carpenter?
Ah, Mary, tell me that and unyoke.
Oh, Mary, now I can tell thee.
Well, do it.
Mass, I cannot tell.
Oh. Cudgel thy brains no more about it, for your dull ass will not mend his painful feet. And when you're asked this question next, say, a grave maker. For the houses he builds last till doomsday. Go get the inn and fetch me a stoop of liquor. Love me called it fair as he is the track that come for my behold. We thought it was nothing to me, but age with feeling.
This fellow no feeling for his business. He sings at grave making.
Huffman made the property.
Ah, is it so? That skull had a tongue in it and could sing once. How the knave jowls it to the ground as if it were Cain's jawbone that did the first murder. This might be the page of a politician. Would this ass now o'erreaches, might it not? One that would circumvent heaven? Or of a courtier? One that would say, "Tomorrow, sweet lord. How dost thou, sweet lord?"
Aye, my lord.
There's another. I'll speak to this fellow. Sirrah, whose grave is this?
Fine, sir.
I think it be thine, for thou liest in it.
Well, thou liest out on it, therefore 'tis not yours. For my part, though I do not lie in it, yet it is mine.
Thou dost lie in it, to be in it, and say 'tis thine. It's for the dead, not the quick, therefore thou liest.
It's a quick lie, sir. It's a little way again from me to you.
What man dost thou dig it for?
For no man, sir.
What woman then?
For none, neither.
Who is to be buried in it?
One that was a woman, but rest her soul, she's dead.
Absolutely, neighbors. We must speak by the card, or equivocation will undo us. How long hast thou been a grave maker?
Faith in all the days of the year, I came to it on that very day that our last King Hamlet overcame Fortinbras.
How long is that still?
Cannot you tell that? Any fool can tell that. It was on that very day the young Hamlet was born. He that is mad and sent into England.
Aye, Mary, why was he sent to England?
Why, because he was mad, but he shall recover his wits there. Or if he do not, 'tis no great matter there.
Why?
Well, 'twill not be seen in him there. There the men are as mad as he.
How came he mad?
Oh, very strangely, they say.
How strangely.
Oh, faith, even was losing his wits.
Upon what ground?
Why, here in Denmark. I've been sexton here, man and boy, 30 years.
How long will a man lie in the earth ere he rot?
Oh, faith, if he be not rotten before he dies, as we have many pocket courses nowadays that scarce hold the laying in, he'll last you some 8 year or 9 year. A tanner will last 9 year.
Why he more than another?
Why, sir, his hide is so tanned from his trade that he'll keep out water a great while. And your water is a sore to carry your horse undead body. Now, here's a skull that hath lain in earth some 23 years.
Whose was it?
A horse on mad fellas it was. Whose do you think it was?
Hey, I know not.
Oh, a pestilence on him for a mad rope. He poured a flagon of reddish on my head once. Shoot. This skull, sir, was Sir Yorick's skull, the king's jester.
This?
Even that.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. A fellow of infinite jest, of excellent fancy. He has borne me on his back 1,000 times, and now, how abhorred in my imagination it is. My gorge rises at it. Here come those lips I have kissed I know not how oft. Where be your jibes now? Your gambols, your songs, your flashes of merriment that were wont to set the table on a roar? None now to mock your own grinning, white chap fallen? Now, get you to my lady's chamber. Tell her that her paint an inch thick. This favor she must come. Make her laugh at that. Prithee, Horatio, tell me one thing.
What is it, my lord?
Dost thou think Alexander looked to this fashion in the earth?
Even so, my lord?
It smelt so.
Even so.
To what base uses we may return, Horatio? Why may not the imagination trace the noble dust of Alexander till it find him stopping a bunghole?
But consider me curiously.
No, not a jot. But to follow it thither with modesty enough and likelihood to meet it as thus. Alexander died, Alexander was buried, Alexander returneth to dust. Dust is earth, of earth we make loam, and why of that loam whereto he was converted might they not stop a beer barrel? Imperious Caesar, dead and turned to clay, might stop a hole to keep the wind away. Soft. Here comes the king, the queen, and the courtiers. Who is this they follow, and with such maimed right? This doth betoken the course they follow did with desperate hand fordo its own life. How do you wow and mark?
Slayer in the earth and from her parents, unpolluted flesh may violent spring.
Slayer, no you, mark.
The ministering angel shall my sister be.
Fair Ophelia?
Sweet. Farewell. I had hoped thou shouldst have been my Hamlet's wife. I thought thy bride bed to have decked, sweet maid, and not have strewn thy grave.
Treble woe. Hold on your earth a while, so I'll conjure once more in mine own. Now pile your dust upon the quick and say,
What is he whose grief bears such an emphasis?
Hamlet.
the devil take thy soul!
Thou prayest not well, like
Pluck them as such.
Take thy fingers from my
There,
throat!
gentlemen!
Although I am not split with the rash, yet I have in me something dangerous which lets I with the fear. I'll fight with him on the steam till my eyelids no longer wag.
My son, what theme?
I love Ophelia! 40,000 brothers with all their quantity of love could not make up my sum. Tell me what thou'lt do for her. Huh? He's mad, Laertes.
For the love of God, forbear him.
Swoon, show me what thou do! Weep, would fight, would fast, would tear thyself, drink up Isel, eat a crocodile. God, I'll do it. Dost thou come here to weep, to outface me with leaping in her grave? I buried quick with her, and so will I.
This is mere madness, and thus a while the fit will work on him.
Oh dear. Sir, what is the reason you use me thus? I did love you ever. It is no matter. Let Hercules do what he may. Cat will mew. Dog will have his day.
Strengthening your patience in our last night's speech will prove your habit for the rest of your wish. Sweet Gertrude, set some watch over your son. Our quiet shortly shall we see. Till then, patience will proceed.
So much for this, sir. Now you shall see the other. Sir, in my soul there was a kind of fighting that would not let me sleep. Our indiscretions sometimes serve us well when our deep plots do pall, and this should learn us there's a divinity that shapes our ends, rough hew them how we may.
That is most certain.
Up from my cabin, my sea gown scarfed about me, in the dark groped I to find out them, fingered their passage. Find with Scrooge my room again, where I did unfold a royal knavery, in exact command that upon me supervised, no leisure baited, no, not to say that the grinding of the axe, my head should be struck off.
Possible?
Here's the commission, read it at more leisure, but wilt thou hear how I did proceed?
I beseech you.
Being thus be netted round with villainies, I sat me down, wrote a new commission. Oh, wrote it fair. Wilt thou hear the effect of what I did write?
My good my lord.
In earnest conjuration from the king, as England was his faithful emissary, that upon the view and knowledge of these contests, without debating further, more or less, he should those bearers put to sudden death.
So Rosencrantz and Guildenstern go too.
Why, man, they did make love to this employment. They are not near my conscience.
Why, what a king is this?
He that killed my king, whored my mother, popped in between the election and my hopes, thrown out his angle from my proper life, and with such cozenage, is it not perfect conscience that I quit him with this arm?
It must be shortly known to you from England what is the issue of the business there.
Will be short. The interim's mine. A man's life is no more but to say one. But I'm very sorry, good Horatio, that his Laertes have forgotten himself, for in the image of my cause I see the portraiture of his, I court his favor. Sure, the bravery of his grief did put me into a towering passion.
Peace. Who comes here?
Sweet lord, your lordship is right. Welcome back to Denmark.
I humbly thank you. Doesn't you know this water fly?
No, my good lord.
Thy state is the more gracious. It is a vice to know him, when he hath much land and fertile.
Sweet lord, if your lordship were at some leisure, I should impart a thing to you from his majesty.
Sir, I shall receive it with all diligence of spirit. I pray you, put your bonnet to its right use, just for the head.
Oh, no, I thank your lordship. It's very hot.
No, believe me, it's very cold. The wind is northerly.
It is indifferent cold indeed, my lord.
And yet methinks it is very sultry and hot.
It is exceedingly, my lord, as sultry as 'twere. Nay, I cannot tell how. Sir, the king hath bade me signify to you that he hath laid a great wager on your head. Sir, this is the matter.
Oh, I beseech you, remember.
Nay, good my lord, for my ease and good faith. Sir, here is newly come to court young Laertes. Believe me, an absolute gentleman, full of most excellent differences, of very soft society and great showing. Indeed, to speak feelingly of him, he is the very car or calendar of gentry.
What imports the nomination of this gentleman?
Of Laertes?
Of him, sir.
You are not ignorant of what excellence Laertes is, I mean, for his weapon.
What is his weapon?
A rapier and dagger.
Ah, that's two of his weapons.
Well, the king, sir, hath laid, sir, that in a dozen passes between yourself and him, he should not exceed you 3 hits. He hath laid on 12 for 9, and it should come to immediate trial if your lordship would vouchsafe the answer.
How if I answer no?
My lord, I mean the opposition of your person in trial.
Sir, I will walk here in the hall, and so please the king, let the foils be brought, the gentleman willing, and his majesty hold to his purpose, I shall win for him, and I can. If not, I shall gain nothing but my shame and the odd hits.
Shall I deliver you even so?
to dispense with what flourish your nature will.
Commend my duty to your lordship.
Yours. He does well to commend it himself. There's no tongues else for his turn.
This last wing runs away with the shell on his head.
He did comply with his dug before he suffered.
Oh, you will lose, my lord.
I do not think so. Since he went into France, I've been in continual practice. I shall win at the odds. But wouldst not think how ill all's here about the tongue. It's no matter.
Nay, good my lord.
Gods, but
Your
foolery.
mind, if by anything obey it, I will forestall the repair hither and say you will not.
Not a jot. Defy augury. There's a special providence in the fall of a sparrow. If it be not now, yet it will come. If it be not to come, it will be now. If it be not now, it will come. The readiness is all.
Come, Hamlet, come take this hand from me.
Sir, give me your pardon. Done me wrong. Pardon me. You were acceptable. This presence knows, and you must needs have heard how I am punished for the sword distraction. What I may have done that might your nature, honor, and exception roughly await, I here proclaim that. Was it Hamlet wronged Laertes? Never Hamlet. Sir, in this audience, let my disclaiming from a purposed evil free me so far in your most generous thought that I have shot my arrow over the house and hurt my brother.
Unsatisfied in nature. But in my terms of honor I stand aloof, and will no reconcilement until by some elder masters of known honor I have a voice and a present and peace to keep my name on board. But until that time, I accept your offered love like love, and will not wrong it.
Freely embrace it, and will this brother's wager frankly pledge. Come, give us the foils.
Come one for me.
I'll be your foil, Laertes. Sir, in mine ignorance, your skill shall, like a star in the darkest night, stick fiery oft indeed.
You mock me, sir.
By
Give
this
them
hand.
the foils, young Osric. Cousin Hamlet, you know the wager?
Aye, my lord. Your grace hath laid the odds on the weaker side.
Fear it not, I have seen you both.
This is too heavy, bring me another.
This likes me well. These foils have all length.
Aye, my good lord. Hamlet, give the first a second flow, let all the battlements their ordnance fire. The king shall drink a toast to Hamlet's better breath, and in the cup a union shall he throw, richer than that which 4 successions of kings in Denmark's crown have borne. Give me the cup. The king drinks to Hamlet. Come, begin, and you, the judges, bear a wary eye.
My lord.
One
No!
judgment.
A hint, a very palpable hint.
Well, again.
Stay, give me drink. Hamlet, this pearl is thine. Here's to your health. Give him the cup.
Nay, set it by a while. I'll play this spout first. Come on.
Hamlet!
Another hit. What say you?
A touch, I do confess.
Our son shall win.
Oh, gasp of breath. Here, Hamlet, take my napkin and wipe thy brow. The queen carouses to thy fortune, Hamlet.
Gertrude, do not drink.
I will, my lord. Oh, I pray you pardon me.
It is the poison cup. It is too late.
I dare not add. Fine.
Only let me wipe thy face.
I think I'll hit an hour. It was almost against my conscience.
Come for the third, Laertes.
you do but dally, I pray you, pass with your best mind. I feared you make a wanton of me.
Say you so. Come on.
But nothing neither way.
Part them there and since.
Have at you now.
No!
They bleed on both sides.
Oh, look to the queen there. Oh! How is it with Laertes?
I am justly killed by mine own treachery.
The queen, she swoons to see thee bleed.
No, the drink. The drink. Oh, dear Hamlet. The drink. The drink. I am poisoned.
No! Villainy! Treachery, seek it out!
It is here, Hamlet. Hamlet, thou art slain, and thee does not have to know his life. No medicine in the world can do thee good. The treacherous instrument is in thy hands, unbaited and envenomed. Yeah, the foul practice has turned itself on me. The queen's poison. I can't no more. The king. The king's to blame.
Then venom to thy work!
Treason! Yet defend me, friends, I am but hurt.
Here, thou incestuous, murderous, damned Dane! Drink up this potion! Is thy union here? Follow my mother!
He is justly killed. It was poisoned him by himself. Receive forgiveness if we noble Hamlet. Mine and my father's death come not upon thee, nor thine on me.
Heaven make thee free of it, and follow thee.
Rachel, I'm dead. No. Wretched queen, adieu. You that look pale and tremble at this chance, who are but mutes or audience to this act. And but time is this fellow Sergeant Death has restricted his arrest. I could tell thee. But let me. I'm dead, Grace. Thou livest. Report me and my cause aright to the unsatisfied.
Never believe it. I am more an antique Roman than a Dane.
Here's your
Give me the cup as thou wert a man. Rachel. The wounded name, things standing thus unknown, shall I leave behind me. If ever thou didst hold me in thy heart, I'd set thee from felicity a while. And in this harsh world, draw thy breath in pain to tell my story.